Hey guys, Lynn here, welcome back to another Skyrim mod update video. We are on episode 270 and we have 5 more console mods to look through today. 4 for Xbox One and 1 for PlayStation 4. Now mods out for PlayStation 4 are pretty much just one a day right now if we're lucky, so that's why I don't cover many, just as some people do ask why I don't cover more mods for PlayStation each day, and that's the reason why. I do prefer to have at least 2 if I can. Anyway, if you guys do happen to find the video useful and enjoy it, a like is appreciated, and with that being said, let's jump in and look at the first mod. Starting with our first mod, Obsidian Weathers, which is a weather mod of course, built using 2 popular weather mods as a foundation, which are Dolomite Weathers and Rustic Weathers. So I think I will just tell you guys all the features that it has and you can see what it looks like on the screen. It covers clear weathers only and about 25 of the 100 total weathers in the game, therefore it is kind of compatible with other weather mods including Dolomite Weathers, Rustic Weathers, Surreal Lighting, Mythical Weathers, and True Storms. Just make sure you place this mod lowest in the load order so it overwrites those other weather mods. It has sharp, realistic, and natural dramatic lighting. It has a lightweight design. It implements realistic lighting from the atmosphere, the sun, and environmental reflections as well. Uses light to naturally saturate the environment, providing better clarity and realism than the use of cinematic filters, and that's actually my favorite part of this mod. It does make things, especially in the distance, far clearer than other weather mods. Approximates subsurface skyring with advanced bloom settings which spread light through the skin and other surfaces. Amplifies the apparent size of Skyrim by adding layers of blankets and volumetric fogs to mountains in order to obscure distance and produce depth. And again, that's one of the coolest features of this weather mod. It removes the ocean horizon seam by a delicate selection of fog, sky, and cloud settings. Illuminates grass and trees to match their distant counterparts to produce seamless transitions between near and afar. Again, that is another cool feature. Decreases water, snow, and skin brightness relative to Dolomite Weathers. Uses one set of HDR and bloom setting for all weathers and times, making weather transitions exceedingly smooth and natural. Sunset and sunrise, well, it introduces increased volumetric lighting, which are god rays, while keeping all lighting and coloring dramatic but believable at the same time. At night, it reduces ambient light at night so that light sources may beautifully illuminate the darkness, and another cool feature at night is the sky is definitely a lot clearer than it was in previous weather mods. Overall guys, a really nice weather mod for clear weathers. I actually really like it. I have installed both Rustic Weathers and True Storms already with this, and it looks great. So it's definitely worth downloading. I admit I do have some tweaking to do with all of it to get it to look really good, but I'm definitely going to try to work this mod into my permanent mods if I can. But moving on to our next mod called Asuras Shield Special Edition, which is a mod that simply adds a new shield called Asuras Shield to Skyrim. It first of all can be found at Frosthaven Cave, which is not on the map, but it's just kind of next to the northwestern part of Winterhold. The cave itself is not big, and it just has some frost trolls, and at the end there is some Draugr, and one of those Draugr has the shield on them. The shield itself looks pretty awesome. It's got high quality textures, and it's based on ebony armor for colors. In terms of stats, it has an armor rating of around 33, which would just place it around the same as an ebony shield. It's considered heavy armor, and it can be improved using the ebony smithing perk to make it stronger as well, and you will need an ebony ingot to do so. Now the shield cannot be enchanted, and that's because it already is. So for its enchantment, health, stamina, and magicka restore 25% faster, so it's actually a very powerful shield to use. That brings us to our next mod, our only PS4 mod, and it's a simple mod. I wish I had more and bigger mods to give you guys, but I just don't. All this mod does is add in a smelter to the forge in both Solitude and Riften, which is kind of strange as yesterday I was in Riften for a video and I was thinking to myself, why isn't there a forge in this city? I mean, it's a big city, and then today there is a mod adding one, so strange for me, but it's not the most exciting mod for you guys, and hopefully we do have more PS4 mods come out. Moving on to the next mod, the Elf Ears port, which ports the Elf Ears mod to Xbox. The mod itself is an ear replacer for elves only in-game to make them, well, much better looking of course, with a more fantasy elf kind of ear style, which I do think looks better than the vanilla ones. Now the ears only replace the ears on your character and not the NPCs. I'm not sure why, but it doesn't affect other elves in-game. The ears will match whatever skin color you choose and will use the skin texture mods that you have installed, or it will use the default one if you don't have any. So it should have no problem matching your character's look. A simple but good mod for elven characters. Also guys, this mod should work with other elven related overhaul mods that alter your player. So guys, that just leaves us with our 2 final mods called Divine Cloaks and Daedric Cloaks. 2 separate mods, but but it seemed logical to show them both at the same time as they are pretty similar and they're by the same author. First, let's take a look at Daedric Cloaks. Craftable at the tanning rack, you can find these non-enchanted, but can be enchanted, Daedric Cloaks. You have 18 different variations, 17 of which are related to the 17 Daedric princes, and there's an extra one in there. You get Azura, Boethia, Clavicus Vile, Hermias Mora, Hircine, Jigalag, Malacanth, Mehrunes Dagon, Mephala, Meridia, Moloch-Bal, Namira Nocturnal, Periite, Sanguine, Sheogorath, and Vaermina. Finally, you get the Sithis, who is not a Daedra or a Naedra, but he is in fact a deity. Next, we get Divine Cloaks, and each of these is based on one of the 9 divines. Akatosh, or Auriel, if you happen to be an Altmer or Bosmer, that's 2 different cloaks that you get. Arcade, Dibella, Julianos, Kinnereth, Mara, Stendar, Talos, and Zenithar. And each of these 10 cloaks comes with a relevant blessing from the divine on them. So whether you worship a god, deity, or Daedric prince, you can now wear the right cloak to go with it. Overall, guys, a really cool mod. So that's about it for today's mods. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, a like would be super appreciated. There are not a lot of mods out right now, so these videos are not too exciting. But if you do enjoy them, comment down below, let me know what you guys think, whether you're going to try out any of these mods or whether you have already, and you can let other people know what you thought of them. But either way, thanks for watching, stay awesome as always, and I will see you all in the next video.